Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Carlos Rodon gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Bryant now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Bryant.
Hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He's not. I spoke too soon as it gets by him. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Almora. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Check, Mike.
Yeah.
Check, Mike, check.
Sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes.
Mike, check, Mike, check.
At the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making.
We're working now, correct?
As he'll look to bring home
we're working now.
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Okay, I'll turn it down.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Segura for 1.
Yep.
On to first. And talk about
Sound devices. Just mic level.
more
that
ahead
better?
from Great American Ballpark right after this.
Okay. Just let me know if it's too quiet.
Standing in, number 2. Comes in 1 for
by the
2
way,
with
I'm
that
the second
home run he
person.
hit earlier.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that
I
last
was
at bat.
not paying
That
attention
grand
there.
slam he hit really kept him in this game. One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this
has
guy so
not
far.
pitched a curveball
Less than
to me.
50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs.
Number 2 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, number 2 has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tally on third. Segura over at second. Spangenberg is over at first with 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. Grand slam.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The Cincinnati Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robert Stevenson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tim Pride was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. Pedro Ayala gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Olivo ranging back. Into the bushes and gone.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind
Don't
of
throw
spiraled
me there,
out of
Pittsburgh.
control from there.
At the plate, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the
Blowing
mound.
away, Till.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Held it.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he turns this one around high and
Another
deep to center field.
missile.
Olivo racing back, and it's gone
That,
as they add still
another missile.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having
That was just a straight up missile, boys.
Digging in, number 2. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
I just got out in front of that.
Second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
That was just a
standing in, Eugenio Suarez.
Let's see if
3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced
best
out
RBI
and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Can bring me in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, Eugenio. You're an RBI hitter.
And
got it, kid.
The versatile Tyler Naquin.
Center fielder.
Riffle. Let's play this appearance.
Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go.
There's 3, boys.
And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny.
Let's go. The Allegheny River is the river behind.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Actually, that hit the concrete out there.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is
Let's see if I can hit 4.
Not a good turn of events for them.
Number 2 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join
home run
just
number
a
3 was into the Allegheny
with 4 home runs in a single game.
Blowing away again.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick
Why
off the
did I
9th inning
swing
with a
that
swinging
early?
strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
Go,
D-Roll.
go,
Boy,
go,
when the weather
go.
starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this,
Let's go.
it's clear
The
that
boy
pitchers
hit
need to start making
4.
better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Try to hit for the
They did
cycle.
damage.
Bro, my dude has
Well, there
like
are
5
good days
speed.
and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can
My
say
dude
that's
is
a
like
great
5
game.
speed. I'm
This
not
has
going to be able to
been
get the triple.
incredible.
I can
On
get
paper,
everything
this
else,
had
but not the
makings
triple.
of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those
I
are
can
two
try to get
different things.
5 home runs, a solo shot, 2-run shot, 3-run shot, and a grand slam. Should I? Dude, try that.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Ahmad Harding is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air.
Bye.
And a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so...
I am the
So
top
digging
hitter in this
now,
lineup. Thank you very much.
Pedroza. He'll try to follow up the
I think my
double in his
10th home run
last
of the
at
season
bat with
already.
another
Yeah,
big
this
hit
is
right
only
here.
like the 6th, 7th game.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Underhanded flip. But a great recovery there as the flip to the pitcher.
That one was
Settling in
smoking.
now, number 2.
Line
He
drive
went deep
down
in
the
his
line.
first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats.
Okay, I've got
Ball's
the solo
jumping in this
shot
one.
and the
That's
3-run
the 4th
shot.
to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. 2
I'm
home
guessing a
runs
curveball
and 2
there.
at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Can I get a
It'll
2-run
be
shot
interesting to
now?
see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
I know if it's outside, I should hit it away.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep
Go,
out
go.
to straightaway left. And that'll get over the wall, so
Ground
the
rule
runner will
double.
have to hold up at third.
The left fielder, number 30,
Play appearance.
Now to the plate, Tyler Glasnow, as he'll
pinching,
get his
like,
first opportunity
Down
in this
the
one.
line.
Tyler
Since he's a lefty.
Glasnow.
First. And he'll step on the bag
That was
himself,
easy,
and
boys.
the inning is over. Stepping up now, number 2. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in, Ryan Healy. It was a walk in his last trip.
Ryan Healy.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second. As
I should have tried to
two of them.
jump.
Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start.
I'm a
indeed.
power hitter.
No
I'm
balls
just going
and
to
a
go for
strike
home
to
runs.
count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Spano
Did the center
will get
fielder
there,
even
and he puts it
move?
away to
Like, actually, did he
So
even
coming
move?
to the plate, number 2. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base
Single.
hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us.
Dang.
114 miles an hour was the exit velo.
Well, the die was cast in the
exit
third inning
velo is
when they
off the
posted a
bat.
bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up.
And welcome to Into the box now, number 2. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Number 2.
Swing and a drive
Derek
to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Peace, boys.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere.
Digging in for his second.
Oh, no
at-bat.
wonder. Look where it is,
He went
boys.
deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking
Pretty
this
good
guy's a good
fastball,
fastball hitter,
right
so
down
I might want to
walkway,
move that
yeah.
ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Went and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. Wind up the foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
He jammed me.
He pulls this one high and deep
Got me
to
off
right
balance.
center field. Olivo going back. A leap at the
You
wall,
ain't
but
robbing
forget
me,
it. It's gone. A
boy.
home run.
Don't even try, boy.
Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Don't even try me.
Digging in and looking for more.
You
Number
got that.
2 home runs in 2 at-bats
You
so
ain't
far.
robbing
Looking
me.
to add to that here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Olivo
That was a
is
check
there,
swing. If
2
I go
gone.
full swing, that's gone. Trust me.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting
Moustakis.
third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Number 2 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight.
Now at the plate. Nick
Oh, God.
Franklin.
You're
He's
going to make
working
me
on
hit
a
another
1
home
for
run,
3
aren't you,
thus
boys?
far.
Franklin.
From the belt, the pitch. Well, on the ground to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball
I've got to
game.
get the lineup pumped,
There were
boys.
fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Bye-bye, baseball.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent.
Now at the plate, Mark Quinn. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one over to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, we
Dang
really
it. They're lucky I didn't get up
Bottom of
again.
the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight one, 7-6.
They're
The
lucky I
final
didn't
score
get up
tonight.
again.
Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave.
Okay, I'm going to simulate a few games.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
I feel like that's enough simulating before I get another gaming.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I'll pass. I'm too slow. Simulate disappearance. I want to give everybody else a chance to catch up to me. You know, I feel like being...
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
I'm going to simulate the rest of the month because I feel like everybody else's stance. You know. And then I'll simulate this series. That's about it. I've already beat last year's home run total in less at bats. I've got to beat that 31.
Almost set for evening.
Oh yeah, we're a Cincinnati Blues.
Digging in, number 2.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way.
That's
and
foul.
Deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here he is out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 2, he'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That is a loud out.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Aponte racing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective.
Ready now for the Marlins, Tim Anderson, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. 3-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Ryan Upshaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the number 2 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Aponte is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Oh my God.
Into the box now. Number
like
2. He hits here in his spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
0-1 the count.
I cannot get through a double play. I'm not going to do a double play, boy.
The 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
They said stand up, stand up, stand up.
Stepping in, Rafael Zepeda. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. Runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now.
From the Queen City.
For some reason I'm blue for Cincinnati.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now batting, number 2. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That was a good one, Red Bull.
Coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Why? I didn't say check swing. I'm right down Broadway, literally.
Swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 2. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Ready once again, number 2. Broke a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side.
Another.
Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this.
Like, I want him in the air.
Digging in to try it again.
Not them weak line drives.
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Zepeda.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
I was like right there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 2. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
I've gotta kill this.
High in the air.
Dang it, it isn't the game away.
Moving under it, a punt
Did I even get the RBI?
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll
RBI.
tack on an important run here with the sac fly as it's now a 2-run lead.
Now batting, second baseman, Henry Sanchez.
Here's down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out. 2 away. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Cincinnati Reds came through late, taking the lead. Afternoon baseball. Coming to the plate now, number 2. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
21 home.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff.
Striding into the box, Tim Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
That was too tight at second play.
In now, Richie Aponte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. To first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Fielding a minus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 2 set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll think better of pushing it, so he'll hold on at first with a leadoff single. Ready now for Cincinnati. Fred. Coming to the plate now, Tino Guerrero.
Number 10, Tino Guerrero.
Stepping into the box, number 2. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Stepping into the box, number 2. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
Dang it.
But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Guerrero over to his right, and that's the 3rd out.
I just sprinted for the moon deck.
Now at the plate, Tino Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy and tying this thing up.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this.
I need to turn this music off because I don't like it.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Okay, I'm gonna simulate some.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative.
Good.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna mute my mic.
The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp. Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time. Meanwhile, now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
447.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going.
Stepping in, number 2, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Myers will drift over to his left a few steps as he...
Number
2 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game.
In now for the Reds, number 2. Comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
Wow, that was fair.
So a two-run homer down the line in right field. His third home run of the ball game. Next to the plate for the Padres, Adrian Serrano. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But a big score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass.
Skeleton
now with the
boy.
plate, Eric Hosmer. 2 hits in 4
Skeleton.
attempts to this point.
Skeletal boy.
The 0-1 delivery. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cincinnati get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Saturday night baseball. So striding forward now, number 2, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, number 2 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
I
it's really
said
key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I didn't say check. Swing.
He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
I'd say that's more an error.
So stepping in, Freddie Griffith. He's got to be looking for vengeance. Flunked in his left. Pitch. And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second.
I had him beat too. Keon Broxton.
Ready for another chance. Number 2. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
My God, swing full.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cordero coming on. 2 gone.
Pitcher does not know anything about good pitches.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, number 2, runner in scoring
Thank
position
God.
with 2 gone.
Oh, really? Boom!
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Unlike him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Cardona. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The second for 1. On to first as they get the double. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Diego came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hernan Blanco claims the win out of. It's a typically. So striding in, number 2. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about it.
And that'll bring.
Leading out for the Padres, left fielder.
Stepping in, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, number 2 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Digging in now for San Diego, Josh Almonte. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Set to deliver on 0-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Ready now. Number 2 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting
a 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. San Diego jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adam Simber earns his 3rd win of the year.
Whoa, that sounds funky. just slide this. I'm gonna sim there.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Yeah. Rising again. Rising again. Foul ball. That was solid contact. Wow. You know what to do. I didn't miss it. I didn't swing. Killed. See you, boys. Do the concourse. That's gone. Wow. That's longer than 419, I could say. I think. That's gone. Deep shot. It's longer than 419. Fair. It's gonna say missed. It's gonna say missed, even though I never went fully around. I never went around. That's a smoking line drive for a double. No.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay. Excuse me. I am so sorry about my rudeness.
Top players become great players by continuing to think of themselves as developing players.
Okay.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. The round has officially begun. Hitting second, a challenger, representing the Cincinnati Reds, number 2.
And I already have 30 seconds.
It's out of here. Heads up, bleachers. There it goes into the bleacher seat. 3 minutes to go. See ya later into the bleachers.
Okay, guys, this is so easy.
Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section.
Okay, guys, I gotta hit him in the air now. Come on. In the air.
And that one's off the Jumbotron. That one is gone. 2 minutes remaining. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row.
Okay. Got like 2 minutes to get 2 home runs.
That's
I got
gone into the
fuck
basket.
30, dude.
1 minute remaining.
1. And there we go.
And that is gonna do it. That ends the round. He ends the run with a total of 12 home runs. And he has earned a trip to the semifinal matchup.
Spraying. Talk about spray meta. 12, really, Cody? You're not giving me a challenge.
The clock is running, and the round has begun.
Give
Now
me a challenge.
number 2. home run number 1. There it goes into the bleacher seats.
All the seats are in the outfield
It's
bleachers.
out of here. Heads up, bleachers. Later into the bleachers. 3 minutes to go. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section.
Talk about the spray meta again.
And that one's off the Jumbotron. A long home run.
Long.
It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time.
Fly ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Off the jumbo. Yeah.
There's number
Center.
10.
Oh, that was almost gone.
Yes, sir. That one is gone. 1 minute remaining.
That's gone.
And that is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He finishes with 13 home runs.
He's really going to give me a challenge. 16, George.
The clock has started in the championship round. The batter,
Gone.
number 2. A very long home run.
That's gone.
That one is gone. He has earned bonus time.
That's gone.
It's out of here. Into the bushes. It's out of here. Heads up, bleachers.
Sorry, guys. I picked the controllers that one of the analog sticks is off.